Welcome back, and this week we are making a real chip shop curry sauce, and not like it's normally made. If you search up chip shop curry sauce on YouTube or go into most fish and chip shops, you are going to get a, dare I say, bland mixture of herbs and spices mixed with stock or water and then thickened up with cornstarch. So for a modern fish and chip shop, I wanted a really vibrant curry sauce. And not only was it mega tasty, it was also healthy, good for you, and full of flavour, and possibly one of your 5 a day. Don't believe me how good it is? Food Review Club came to Fisherman's Kitchen, and this is what they had to say about it.
Could even be the star of the show, bruv. Let's try the curry sauce first, let's go.
Smells good.
When I said it could be the star of the show, and let me tell you this right now, that already is the star of the show. Very, very nice.
Do you want to see how we made it? Do you want the recipe? Let's cook curry sauce. Start off by heating up a heavy base saucepan. And now we're going to add 50 grams of butter, add vegan butter if you want to go plant-based. And now we're going to roughly chop 1 onion, half a bulb of fennel and 2 cloves of garlic. So for the recipe, when we're putting the curry sauce recipe together, we wanted a sauce that's going to work really well with fish, obviously going on fish and chips, chip shop curry sauce. So flavours that went well with fish are obviously lemon and ginger. So I've grabbed myself one of these little Thai herb kits, and inside here we've got ginger, lemongrass, lime leaves, and they're going to go into the curry sauce. And for me, these are really fresh aromatic flavours you can put into your sauce that are going to automatically make it better than a normal chip shop curry sauce. And if it looks good while you're making it, it's going to taste good while you're eating it. Once the butter has started foaming, we're going to add the garlic, onion and fennel to the pan and start cooking that down till it's nice and soft. Now we're going to add 1 roughly chopped carrot, and as they start cooking in the butter, we are going to dice up 1 large knob of fresh ginger. Of course, if it's easier, freeze the ginger and just grate it down. But for now, I'm going to finely dice it. Also, a great way to chop lemongrass is to freeze it as well. It makes it nice and hard. And I'm going to slice the lemongrass up. This is going to give the sauce a nice lemony kind of flavour, perfect for the fish. Now we're going to add that to the vegetables. And now is the time to throw in our lime leaves. Actually, just 1 lime leaf. Now give that a good mix to marry all the flavours together. And after this, I'm going to add a small handful of diced coriander leaves and 1 sliced chilli. Chip shop curry sauce is kind of a light creamy brown colour. That led us straight to the sweet potato, and that's the main body of the sauce. Plus it's really sweet and it soaks up all those Indian flavours. Stupid me left my peeler at home, so I'm slicing the skin off the sweet potato, and I'm going to dice it up into the same size dice as the carrot and the onions. And now we're adding that to the pan to start cooking the sweet potato down in all that flavour. Now at this point we are going to add 1 tablespoon of mango chutney. Tablespoon doesn't fit. Okay, we're going to add 2.5 teaspoons of mango chutney because a teaspoon fits in the jar. The sugar in the mango chutney helps caramelise those vegetables in the saucepan, giving an extra dimension and another layer of flavour. Now give it a good stir to caramelise all those vegetables. I nearly forgot to add the curry. Happens to the best of us. For this, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of madras paste, and we're going to sweat all that down together to get that curry flavour really deep inside the sweet potatoes. Cooking the vegetables this way with the mango chutney and the curry paste really pumps the flavour into those vegetables. Smells incredible. Now the sweet potato is starting to break down, and those aromatic smells, I wish you could smell it, the aromatic smells coming out of that are absolutely banging. Once the sweet potato is cooked down, then we can add the liquid, and that's the easy bit. I personally find adding the salt now kind of gets it halfway to being ready, so it kind of helps get that salt inside the potato. So for me personally, I might be making it up, but it always tastes nicer when I put the seasoning in before the liquid. But don't add too much, you can always add more later. Now the sweet potato is all cooked down and looking delicious. Now it's time to add the liquid. Now I use just pure coconut milk, nice and creamy and rich, and it gives the sauce a great consistency when it's blended. In she goes. It's the nature of the beast, this can catch on the bottom, so stir it every now and again to make sure it doesn't catch and burn on the bottom. Okay, now we're going to add 250 ml of vegetable stock. As the sweet potato, the onions, the garlic cook down in the butter and the spices until they're soft and cooked, maximise the flavour. Now once the coconut milk's in, and the stock's in. I want to bring that to simmer and we can take it off straight away because I know the vegetables are already cooked, and that's going to keep a real nice, fresh, vibrant flavour rather than it stewing and boiling away for too long. 5 minutes, bring it up to simmer, good to take off. Okay, while that sauce is ticking over, just a quick one. If you love fish, and I presume you love fish and chips, if you're here on this channel and on this video, you must go and check out my friend Lincoln's channel. One of the best watches there is. He cooks fish and chips on the beach, on a camping stove. Go and check it out, it's incredible. I'll drop a link down below to his channel. It's called Fish Disco. It's an absolute watch. The link to Lincoln is down below. And as always, keep seasoning, checking and tasting along the way to make sure you're on the right track. Tasting's so important. Tip, if you haven't got a lid, cling film makes a perfect lid, keeps the steam in, gets it up to temperature nice and fast. Chef's tip. Chef's tip. If you do this, be really careful. There's going to be a great big puff of steam coming at your fingers when you take the cling film off, which can burn you if you're not careful. Well, I forgot my blender, so I'm going to have to blend my sauce with my stick whizzer. This hand blender does a job, just takes a little bit longer. Recommend a blender, a lot easier, and you're going to get the sauce a lot smoother. But as I always say, if you like it a little bit chunky and rustic, leave it a little bit chunky. Okay, we're nearly there. You can see the sauce getting a little bit lighter as it gets smoother and smoother. Now to finish the sauce, we're going to cut one lime in half and squeeze half a lime into the sauce to give it that extra light flavour. So by squeezing lime juice in at the end of the process, it just lightens the flavour of the sauce and it kind of gives it a lift. It kind of boosts that flavour and kind of lifts the sauce. You can do this with soups and sauces. So if you make a really nice creamy soup, a little squeeze of lemon juice at the end, and that is going to lift the flavour and kind of lighten the soup up. Final seasoning with sea salt and white pepper, and there's my real chip shop curry sauce. Okay, let's give it a taste. Perfect, 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 perfect. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had a real good insight into how we look at a chip shop ingredient and we kind of change it and evolve it into a 21st century method of cooking. If you haven't subscribed already and you enjoy the content, then please subscribe now. Ping, ping, ping down below, you know the score. Much appreciated, and thanks to everyone who subscribed this week. I'm in the current process of writing a fish and chip shop book. I think I'm going to call it Battered. Let me know what you think in the comments about the name. When I've written it, I'll put a link down here in the comments. Not written yet, so it's not there yet, but when I do, I'll come back and drop a comment linking to the book. See you in the next video. If you want to know how if you're intrigued how we make chip shop chips and fish and chips, oh, it's a tongue twister. If you're intrigued how we make chip shop chips in a fish and chip shop, that's the next video here. Look forward to seeing you then. Take care now, and I'll see you in the next video. Potentially this one. Take care. That's Tasty Gary Bites. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.